Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. So let's discuss about the market insights for Nifty and Sensex. So as I mentioned in my previous video, as it was like almost 4 to 5 days, there was the momentum in the same range, right? So if you see Friday, it was like a very good rally, and it was surprised that it went both the sides, right? Morning, the Sensex is almost 1,000 points down, and after that it got gain of like 500, so like almost 2,500 points rally. So that's what we're saying, right? Whenever the market is in the same range at least for 2 to 3 days, then the next day you can expect more. So whenever there is a like range bound happen, right, definitely it will give a good momentum. So for the option buyers it is a good thing. So always, whenever, anytime you get anything like that, don't miss the trade. Actually, whenever, as I mentioned in the video, right? So last, whenever that time, right? So you have to wait for the first payment. You see, on Friday the first 50 minutes candle was this one, so it already broke. So after that, as I mentioned, right, whenever it breaks the next 50 minutes candle, we can do the analysis and see we can take a trade or we can do based on your insight. So that's simple. So if you have taken, for example, I would have taken a trade here, right? So 24,400 till it went almost like 24,190. So we don't know till where it will end, but you can check the range, right? You can check where it can go. Like you can draw your support and resistance, and you can actually do the trialing and all those things. Okay, and after that, if you see, there is a very reverse candle happen. So think what I'm also learning and you guys want to learn, right? Whenever there is a fall, right, and after that if there is a see that there is a strong support is coming, and whenever the previous big candle, for example, if you see this 10:30 candle was 10:15 candle was very big candle, whenever it breaks, that means the buyers are getting momentum. So after that we can take a small risk and we can actually take a trade. Okay, so we can plan accordingly. Like that was the analysis whenever we see the momentum. Okay, so let's discuss like Monday how actually it can happen, right? So first thing is, right, so because the market sentiment is bullish now, so and we see it break about 24,600 2500 range. So I'm expecting, like, right, next is like, for example, if anything market like opens flat or gap up, right, we can expect gap up because whatever the range bound was there, it broken, and this was the our resistance 24,815. That also, like, it is almost same line, right? So for, if for example market opens gap up and it breaks 24,850, then it definitely it go on touch 25,000. 24,000 is like a psychological number, right? So always try to see if 25,000 also breaks, next actually the resistance will be 24,000, 25,200. That's the thing. So see that if, for example, if opens flat, then either it is coming down, and this will be the support like 24,688, or you can take the previous day higher low, and that will be the support. So currently 24,688. Why it is there? Many times if you see it touched this range 24,607, and that's why this will become a strong support. So if that also breaks, it can again 24,500. It can go, and that breaks again. It try to go and touch the previous day low. What if it is like for gap down happen and then start reversal? It touch 24,000 693 range, then it's going right. Then we can take because the market is in the bullish trend. So then you can trade and take a first resistance of 24,856 and then 25,000 and 25,250. So that will be the support and resistance for the Nifty. So plan it accordingly. And if you see like last week, right, weekly candle, if you see, because always you should see weekly candle how it is and support. And if you see the weekly candle, see this is like a almost, this is a big weekly candle bullish, and definitely trying to touch the previous week high, that is 24,850. That will become the strong resistance. So if that also break, definitely it coming, it will go on to 25,000, 25 to 215. Okay, so 25,259, if any time more it breaks, right, it will try to go and touch the all time in the upcoming days. So weekly candle, weekly it looks bullish. If you go daily candle, daily candle also big bullish candle. If you see that, you can see like buyers actually taken initially control. Initially was like sellers, then buyers taken complete control. So that's why I'm saying, right, it is like forming like higher IIS, and it tried to break that, but buyers took all the control. So I'm expecting like market should be doing good. Maybe see it already give huge momentum. Don't expect more momentum on Monday. So it can become open or sideways. So plan it accordingly. Whenever it breaks like our range, right, like 24,000, whatever the support and resistance according to the analysis I mentioned. So like that we can trade accordingly. Okay. When you go to Sensex also same thing, right? So same momentum. I will not talk about like how it happened Friday. Then the next thing is like same thing, right? So 24, 80,002 or 300 will become the first resistance. If that breaks, it will go on touch 83,344. Because if we saw in the daily candle, I don't see big thing, right? So definitely there is nothing like adult. So this is like a liquidity range. So definitely it will try to go, and there are like orders, it can come back. So 83,344 in this range, right? It can be there for multiple days maybe. If market suppose will go, whenever it touch 80,300, it can see, we can see the reversal. Or if it is like a liquidity range, okay, it can go up and down or like sideways can happen. So we need to trade according to the price actions. Okay, let's go to 15 minutes. 15 minutes, if you see, same thing. When 81,784 is the first support, because many times it touched this one. Then the next support will be the 81,200, or the next one will be 80,535. What if it breaks this one? So we can try. First is like 82,800, or like, see, always, right? I'm telling 83,000 is the round number, right? So that also will become the psychological number. So always 83,000 will be the big thing. So we'll try to see like in upcoming days if we try, but 83,000 when it comes, try to see like how the market is going to perform. Okay. So I hope you guys got it and understood. Like if you go to 1 hour, because if you think that this one, right, 82,270, it is the biggest rally, right? So you can go to 1 hour and see like if you see any support and resistance or something, right? So I am not seeing anything. That's why I was saying, right, whenever it breaks 82,265, we should be seeing many, like it will go huge actually. So currently it is still here, so we have to be 82,000 to 200 break. Definitely we can see keeping 82,000 to 8 or whatever the 50 minutes candle as stop loss, and we can do the our trading accordingly. Okay. So see, that's what we need to do, the analysis and stick to our price action. We no need of any indicators or anything on that one. Okay. Next, talk about one of the stock. As I always give one stock recommend. It's not recommendation. So basically, I will do my analysis, okay, and so that you guys can do analysis, and it is not like buy or sell recommendation, okay. I will just tell my analysis what it is. So I have one strategy which I will mention actually here, okay. So if you have like EMA, right, you can type a EMA 50, okay. So that will be the thing. So Newland Lab actually recently what happened is like recently the 3.5% of the shares got sold out, okay, in the block deal, and we don't know like company who sold and who bought it. So because of that, we see that there is a like huge, I can see the rally rate almost how much percentage, if you see the percentage, right? So from all time high it came till how much? Okay, so almost like 15%. Okay, 15% is not a small thing. So I am expecting like this will be the strong support. Okay, what is that? So 14,700, or actually if it is like a, if you want to aggressive trader, 40,500 or 14,900. Okay, this will be the support, I will say. Okay, because if you see whenever it came, this there was multiple times it was in this zone. Whenever from 14,900, I see there is a big rally happen, right, at almost went 18,000. So it is big points moment. So I'm expecting like when it comes to 14,900, we actually can see how it is performing. So whenever if it breaks 14, definitely it will go. We need to wait. Or if it is like a, if for example if you are like a safe trader, right, 14,672 will be the good entry point. So that will be my one stock analysis from my side. I'm expecting like good rally. Either it touches 14,678 or it is like 14,900. So, okay, because this is like a very, like if you see anytime, right, single day it gives a very good moment. If you see this candle, 12,497 to 14,000 is almost 2,000 points. So even though this type of stocks, or it is like, even though it breaks, right, or if it, for example, it is coming down, it has a momentum where it can go in one day. It can actually cover all the like whatever the breakdown happen. So that is what see in both the sets, right? If you see this candle, it is a big breakdown, but after that, it actually recovered in 3 days. That is what we need to see. So instead of uh, looking into many stocks, right, we should always look into like few stocks, and daily basis you should be seeing like how it is performing and all. So that you will get to know like okay, this is the stock. Okay, if it comes, it definitely will go up. So that's how the mentality should be. So for example, if you see here also, this was a strong support 13,200. If you see whenever it came from the 13,200, it immediately went back and touched the supply zone. So that's how it works. So support and so demand zone and supply zone will work according to the technically. So if you guys learn demand zone, right, then it will be very good for your future or any trade you want to see and all. Okay, so that's my analysis for the Nifty, Sensex, and one of the stock. If you guys have any doubt or any stock analysis, please let me know. So I will talk about those stocks instead of if I want to pick it, I will definitely choose one. But if you have any stock, what is like, what is the support resistance or what you should be doing, then we can actually do accordingly. Okay, thank you. Have a great day.